As a little nipper who was usually ignored, this was all the invitation I needed. I launched into a long-winded explanation of Nanny, what she looked like, what she'd been wearing, and what she'd said to me. By the time I was done, my dad's hands were shaking and his face was the colour of porridge. He stumbled up from his chair, staggered into the loo, and spewed up all over the bloody place. Like any normal kid, I stood in the doorway and watched him, absolutely fascinated. I'd never seen my dad look like anything other than a great hulking brute, after all, and here he was, cowering and gasping on the floor in front of the bog. It was jolly good fun, I don't mind telling you. Finally, after a few failed attempts, he managed to get himself up off the linoleum. He splashed some water on his face, dragged a threadbare towel across his mouth, and turned to glare at me. "I don't know what you're playing at, girl, but I don't never want to hear a lie like that out of your trap again." "But I'm not lying. I saw her," I insisted, backing away and starting to cry with frustration that he was being so thick. He pointed his fat sausage of a finger right in my face so that I leapt back from him and whacked my head on the wall behind me. "You ain't seen nothing of the sort, you hear me? Now sort off before I give you a thumping you won't soon forget," he shouted. Then he stalked back to his chair, popped the top on his beer, and settled into his usual pastime of pretending I didn't exist. Naturally, I scuppered, seeing as I wasn't a fool even at 4 years old. When my dad went off like that, you made yourself scarce if you could manage it. And then I found Nanny sitting right on my bed. I opened my mouth to shout for my dad, but Nanny put a finger to her mouth to hush me. "Don't push him, love. Some people just never understand. He's been that way since he was a lad, bless him." "You knew my dad when he was a lad?" I asked. "Oh, yes, of course I did. Knew him better than anyone else, didn't I? I'm his mum." My mouth fell open. I did a bit of mental calculation. "So that makes you my grandmother, Poppet." "Yes," the woman said, and she beamed at me. "But my grandmother's dead," I said, repeating what I'd been told. "Dead, but not gone, lovey. Not gone at all," she replied, and winked at me. "But my dad can't see you," I said. "No, that he can't. Most people can't. But you can, can't you, you clever little thing?" I grinned. I'm not sure I'd ever been called clever, but I enjoyed it, I can tell you. At that moment, my mum opened the door to my room and Nanny just vanished from where she sat, leaving me staring at an empty bed. "What are you playing at, upsetting your father like that?" my mum whispered, in that whisper all mums have, the one that's mostly hissing and sounds worse than yelling. "I wasn't trying to—" "Don't get smart with me. You leave him be. He's had a hard day," she declared, then shut my door again. My dad was always having a hard day, according to my mum. I supposed he didn't know how to have any other kind of day but a hard day, and that was why he was such a grumpy bugger all the time. Nanny reappeared just like that. "How did you do that?" I asked her eagerly. "Do what, Poppet?" "Just disappear like that. It was a jolly good trick." Nanny smiled at me. "It's my own special magic. Most grown-up people don't believe in magic, do they? That's their loss, isn't it?" I nodded wisely. As far as 4-year-old Sav was concerned.